Hi everyone. This week's reading made me think differently about Lamed. Before this week, I thought Lamed was mostly just about just being sad or asking God why something happened. But before reading these poems, I realized Lamed is really about being honest with God when life gets hard instead of pretending everything is okay. In my faith, I think it's okay to Lamed, but I don't think people always show it. Sometimes it feels like Christians are expected to say positive all the time. If someone is hurting, people might tell them it's just to just pray about it and move on. I know they usually mean well, but I don't think that's always what God wants from us. I think God wants us to come to Him honestly. One poem that really stood out to me was "Making a Fist" by Naomi. The little girl is scared because she thinks she might die while she's sick. Her mom tells her that she'll know she's dying when she can't make a fist anymore. At the end of the poem, she's older and realizes she's still opening and closing her hand. To me, that shows that life will have fear and hard moments, but we keep moving forward. It also reminded me that it's okay to admit when we're scared instead of acting like we're always strong. Another reading that stood out to me was Holy, Sonnet 14 by John. I like how honest he was with God. He knows he isn't living the way he should, and instead of hiding, he asks God to completely change him and make him new. That shows me that it isn't only about losing someone or going through hard times. It can also be about admitting your own struggles and asking God for help. I also like the purpose of this world because it talks about how people respond to suffering. Some people walk away from God when life gets hard, but the poem made me think that bringing our questions to God is better than turning away from Him. Even when we don't understand why things happen, we can always keep talking to God and trust that He hears us. Look at my own faith community. I think we could do a better job of letting people be honest. Sometimes people feel like they have to hide their struggles because they don't want others to think they have weak faith. But after reading these poems, I don't think Lamed is a sign of weak faith. I think actually it takes faith to bring your pain, your fears, and your questions to God. Overall, these readings taught me that Lamed is an important part of faith. It doesn't mean we've given up on God. It means we've trusted Him even to tell Him exactly how we feel. I think that sometimes I want to remember because everyone goes through hard times and we don't have to pretend everything is okay before we come to God. Thank you.